Alright, we're here to start a Stratholme playing in the Mists of Pandaria pre-patch. I'm on my Monk, which we've been solo leveling through a whole bunch of different dungeons, and now it's time for Stratholme. I'm level 47. We have a whole bunch of heirlooms: Stained Shadowcraft Cap, Supple Shadowcraft Shoulders, Cape of the Black Baron, Shadowcraft Tunic, and then a couple non-heirloom items. Our gear's pretty strong. I mean, all these heirlooms are very, very good. And we're playing Brewmaster Monk, tanking Monk. Let's get a little food buff. Oh, no, never mind. We already have a food buff. It's just time to blast. Keg Smash, Guard, Chi Wave, Spinning Crane Kick, Keg Smash, Breath of Fire. Looking good. These guys are a little low level. I'm 47, they're 44. We'll probably find some slightly higher level stuff later in the instance, but for now, at least, we can just, you know, AoE them down really easily, you know? Just go fast. Spell Harm, Keg Smash, Breath of Fire. Ooh, Patrol coming in. Oh, I shouldn't have Crane Kicked there. Only 2 mobs. The Crane Kick, I think, is really only good. We just got that at 46. I think it's only really good if we're fighting, like, a whole bunch of guys at once. Oh no, it's summoning gargoyles. Guard up. Ooh, our Fortuitous Spheres just procced. That's the one glyph we're using. I just started using that today. Is when you dip to low health, it immediately summons a healing sphere. Let me show that. Yeah, Glyph of Fortuitous Spheres. You drop low, it summons a healing sphere, you see, and then we just went, like, basically right back up to full health. Now, we got a couple quests, so let's go to the first one over on the left here, and I think we're just gonna mostly just kill all the mobs along the way because we can, and they're a good experience. Yo, something's dealing me a lot of damn. Is it this? Whoa. Okay, that's surprising. Let's look at that, death report. Death? Patchwork Horror hitting me for... Oh, it double tapped me for like 700 damage per swing. Yo. Patchwork Horror hitting for 700 to 800. Holy moly. Okay, that is a mob we cannot pull with a bunch of other things. That's basically like, we gotta fight that guy one at a time. Okay, let's rebuff this and this. Unfortunately, we lost our Fire Festival buff, but what can you do? I mean, I guess I could have just not sucked instead of sucking. But, you know, whatever. Alright, let's see if we can handle it this time. Pull it away from this Plague Ghoul. Considering this mob just killed me, I'm not interested in fighting it alongside anything else right now. Yeah, we got clobbered by this guy. Spell harm. Guard up again. Okay, we can do it. We just don't want to fight him with anyone else. Oh, shit, there's a sparkly over there. Okay, we're definitely going here. I was going to go the other way, but then I saw the sparkly here. Guard up. Oh, I should crane kick. There we go. What is this? Supply crate. Shiny. I got 2 Stratholme Holy Water. AoE damage to undeads. Okay, sure. Maybe we use that. Loot all this over here. Formula, enchant weapon, demon slaying. Okay. There's a very good-looking glow for that enchant. That, I don't know, that might be worth something. Good. Nice. Man, that was unfortunate that we just died to the big abomination right at the start, losing our 10% XP buff. But luckily, the Enlightenment 50% XP monk buff persists through death. So even if you screw up and die like I did, you still get to keep your 50%er, which is the big one, you know. Oopsies, did not mean to do that ability. But why is it dodging all of my attacks? Touch of Death. Alright, and then we're supposed to get Premium Grim Tobacco. Wait, Ezra Grim. Wrong button again. Oh, and a bunch of other dudes. I'm stunned? Okay. Healing Sphere. Walk into the Healing Sphere. Okay, this guy is tough. Healing Potion, Elusive Brew. Guard up. Walk into the Healing Sphere. We're stunned again. That was pretty close. He dodges everything. Wow. Wowzer. Okay. How do you get a 50% buff? This Enlightenment buff is a monk-only thing. You can get it in 2 different ways. One, there's a daily quest you can do. So you can get a 1-hour version of this buff once per day. And then also, you can get it every 10 levels. There's like a non-repeatable version. So you get a level 21, and then you get a level, you know, the 31, and the 40, and the 50, and the 60, and the 70, and the 80. Yeah, I wouldn't have lived on that Postmaster if it wasn't for this Fortuitous Spheres glyph. So, good pick there. Let's go around this way, then we can hit the rare spawn and that and that. No, wait, it makes more sense to go up this way and then double back. Okay. Where's that quest located? You do it when you do your Zen pilgrimage. It's in the Kunlai Summit. Or where the monk place. Looking rats. Oh, it's a big abomination. We're pulling away, pulling away. Hopefully it doesn't chain. Gosh. Okay, that was close. That was close. Do not like the abomination. Greetings, Simon, says Seth. I use your weak aura and I like the clean design. Can you update it for Mistweaver monks if it isn't too much work? I don't really know anything about Mistweaver monks. That'll happen at some point, but you know, right now I'm playing Brewmaster. Just as soon as I start playing Mistweaver, I'll have it organized for that. There we go. Level 48. What did I just get? Avert harm. 20% of all damage party and raid members within 20 yards take will be redirected to you. Oh. Well, I don't have any party or raid members right now, so I'm going to take that off my bar. Alright, fight the big boy. 2k experience off that. Nice. Holy water? Okay, you're done. Where's Hearthsinger? Wander the city in death, unable to accept his tragic fate. Okay, so maybe he's not fixed location. Even though the map says he's in that specific spot. Post box. Oh, no! I should have known. Okay, we're in for a fight here. One extra ad. That's okay. We got it under control. Maybe without the boss guy, Ezra, it's not so scary. Alright, there should be a little boss right here. The Unforgiven. Ghosty boy. There we are. Oh, all the ads are dead. Never mind. We don't do spinning crane kick anymore now that the ads are gone. Just disable that ability, counter the spell. Guard up again. Expel harm, chi wave, blackout kick, keg smash, another blackout kick. Breath of Fire. Have that dot up for good damage. Interrupt. Blackout Kick. Elusive Brew, just because we can. Nice. 3.9. Wailing Nightbane Pauldrons. Okay. Nice. We're checking for a potential rare spawn. Oh, this is another Hearthsinger location, maybe? Are the Hearthsinger locations just the same as the old version of the instance that I'm familiar with? That's what it seems like. Target Hearthsinger? Yeah, okay. We'll have to do a little extra work to try to find this guy. Hearthsinger Forresten. Alright, we found the target. He's close. So let's put a square marker on him. Oh, look. There. So we have to fight through all that. We can do that. Whoopsies. Meant to Breath of Fire first. Breath of Fire. Egg Smash. This thing. We're gonna get this big boy coming in, I think. No, never mind. He's turning around. Okay, good. Alright, let's go here. Good. I think we gotta go Patchwork Horror, then that group, then Hearthsinger. Approaching from this side doesn't look too good. Oh, get the Plague Ghoul too, I guess? You're dead. You're dead! 2.2 thousand XP. Where's the casters in this group? Right here. That's where I want to focus around. Gonna try to not get that Ghostly Citizen. Good. Good. Bunch of loot. Okay, Hearthsinger does not pull with those guys. Good. Okay, Hearthsinger time. Wonder if we get, like, rare spawn levels of experience for this guy. Hopefully. Wow, a lot of health. 54,000 health? Shoot. Alright, it's gonna take a little bit. We better get a bunch of experience if he's gonna take this much time to kill. We better be getting some experience. He dodges everything too. What the hell? Yeah, we're definitely going to Touch of Death him as soon as we possibly can. So let's see, I'm at 5.5k. If I Fortifying Brew, I get 20% more health. So I would go up to 6.6k. And then so 6.6k is when we will be able to Touch of Death him if we combo it with Fortifying Brew. Dodge, please stop dodging all of my abilities. I have to actually connect with Tiger Palm to get the armor ignore buff from it. Gotta enchant expertise. Bro, I did! I put expertise enchant on this glove. We got these out of Razorfen Downs. Super, super good glove. I gotta pay attention to my health a little bit. He is actually hurting me a little bit. Bro, this guy is obnoxious. Why does he dodge so much? Could he please not dodge so much? Like, please, that would be great. That spinning crane kick also sucks against him. That's fine. Just thought I'd try, you know. Different button, see what happens. He's at 20k. He's gonna, you know what's gonna happen, bro? He's gonna dodge my Touch of Death. And I'm gonna tilt out of control. Oh my god. 3 minutes in combat with this guy so far. $10k. We're almost there. Almost to 6.6 is where we need to be. So that then he can dodge my attack. That's the plan. 6.6k into dodge. Okay, there we go. Finally. 4,000 experience, bro. That fight took like 4 minutes. Piccolo of the Flaming Fire adds to your toy collection. Worth it. Worth it. It was all worth it, guys. It ended up being totally worth. What monk weak aura? Yep, all the weak auras and add-ons are on the Discord, and I made this myself. Okay, the font size on the cooldown for Fortifying Brew, noted. We have to decrease that font size. It's a little bit too big. Alright, let's go back to some mobs that we can actually deal damage to. Good. What do we got over here? Timmy the Cruel. Alright, let's go, Timmy. You and me, 1v1. Yo, wait. My health is going down? Hello? Is he enraged or something? Touch of death. Well, he's dead now. Alright, moving along. Retribution. Quest over here. Hammersmith. Willey Hopebreaker of Love and Family. Dreadlord Balnazzar. Yeah, okay. This is where we're going. Missed a chest. Oh. It's locked. Unlucky. Risen Guardsmen. Oh, they're all undead now. I remember when the Scarlet Crusade didn't accept undeads. Okay. Well, I'm disarmed. Okay, I'm disarmed and I'm immobilized. The disarm doesn't actually really matter. The immobilize kind of does. I can nimble brew to break out of that. Okay. No problem. Risen Conjurer. Okay, we got 2 packs here. So we want to delete this Conjurer. No! Human Racial. Delete this Conjurer. Now we go to the other Conjurer. No, shit. That's not good. I think we're dying now. Yeah, that was yikes. Yeah, I tried to get both of the casters together, and it just chained from one pack into the next, and we got super overwhelmed. Do we have a good way to deal with that? Like, I don't have Death Grip. Do I have a silence ability, perhaps? Oh, I could paralysis, whichever one is really far away from me. Here we go. Retribution. There we go. And Grimm's Premium Tobacco. There we go. Spear Hand Strike. Yeah, I have the melee range interrupt, and I was trying to move around and get those done. I did 1 or 2 of those. Ring of Peace. Oh, that's a talent. Let's look. Oh, that's at level 60. Yeah, we don't have that. Fucking rats. Shit. Bye, rats. Line of sight. Yeah, I mean, we were kind of in the middle of the room, and we were getting immobilized and slowed. So I thought it would be hard to, like, there's no easy line of sight blocker. I'd have to move quite far. Alright, so let's just try to be a little more careful with our pulling of the mobs. Also, do the Legacy of the Emperor buff. Rectangle says, I just killed Scarum on a Warlock. Why is soloing a level 60 raid boss the hardest thing I've done in WoW? Yeah, because that's just the way it is. Yep. Warlock, I don't think Warlock's a super strong soloing class. Alright, look, we did take out 2 of the casters, so now these packs will pull nice and easily. You're dead. 1400 cake smash. No spell for you. Disarmed. Not a problem. Holy water? Suppose we could be using holy water against these mobs, huh? Probably should be. They're all undeads. I have 6 of them. Do I need them for, like, a quest? I don't think I have a quest to get holy waters. Stinking skulls from cursed mages and scourged soldiers in Plaguewood. Never mind, that's the wrong quest. Of love and family. Find the portrait, kill the hammersmith, and kill the guy. Yeah, okay, so we don't have a holy water quest. What? It has a super long cast time. What the hell is that? Almost died casting that bullshit. Oh, well. Human racial. Spell interrupt. Pig smash. There we go. Alright, we're in. Into the bastion. Alright, this looks familiar. I've done this before. I mean, the fact that these guys are undead is not familiar, but, you know, the layout, I got that. How do we range pull this? G-Wave. Got him. Nice. Doing good. Let's see, little patrol here. Let's not pull 6 mobs at once. Come on. There we go. Interrupt that. Could not interrupt that one. Spinning crane kick. Spell harm, chi wave. There we go. Seth says, I love the human racial a lot. Yeah, it's been really handy. Really handy, I would say. Alright, 4 mobs. Run right up onto them. Nice. We're getting good at this. We're getting good. Commander Malor. Let's go. Let's see what he does. Shadow Bolt Volley. We can interrupt that. Ooh, stun. Yeah, okay, he does a stun into Shadow Bolt Volley. Re-up my guard. There's another just like, he's got a lot of health, but he doesn't seem that scary. $15K. I'll try to do a Touch of Death on him. I think I'll save my Fortifying Brew cooldown, though. In case we, you know, overpull some mobs again. So we want to get him to below 5.5K. Got him. Nice. And we're level 49. Look at that. All right. Deeper into the Scarlet Wing. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's just go over here. Surely, being level 49, we can now double pull this pack, right? There we go. Let's go this way first. Ooh, healing. Risen Priest. Okay. Level up 1 pack later and already 7.5% into the next level. It's just because we're owning so hard, okay? It's because we're... It's also because of Enlightenment, which only has 2 minutes left on its duration. It's also that. So, you know, little column A, little column B. Ooh, stunned. Jeez. Alright, kind of screwed up a little bit at the end there. Blacksmithing plans. Risen Hammersmith. Let's go. So we'll finish this Stratholme run, then we'll go to Zul'Farrak after this. Almost 50 for the next buff. Right. When we get 50, we'll be able to do the next buff. Maybe we'll get 50, and then we'll be able to go to Zul'Farrak. And with another XP buff. And then I think after Zul'Farrak, if we get to the, you know, low 50s, we get to go to one of my favorite instances. Go to Blackrock Depths. We're definitely skipping Sunken Temple. No one likes Sunken Temple. They didn't like it in Season of Discovery. They don't like it in Classic Vanilla. Probably everyone hates it in Mist of Pandaria. There we go. Get them all nice and grouped up like this. Temple is streamlined now. Just 3 bosses. They even cover the whole... Okay. We could... Maybe we'll do one. We'll see what the situation is after Zul'Farrak. Like, we might just level up enough from finishing this and doing Zul'Farrak that, like, we don't need... There's no reason to go to Sunken Temple. The entrance a super long way to go. Sunken Temple is in Swamp of Sorrows, which shouldn't be too hard for me to get to as Alliance. I just go from Stormwind, I go to Duskwood, and then I go east from there, and I go through Deadwind Pass, and then I'm in Swamp of Sorrows. So, I don't think it's that big of an issue to get there. Just a little bit of travel. Willey Hopebreaker. Loot the cannonball. We can keep our eye out for... Presumably, yeah, those guys are going to start spawning. I'm going to wait till a couple more of them spawn, or I feel like I'm in trouble. Because maybe I have a limited number of cannonballs, and could have a problem if I run out of cannonballs. Alright, he's at half health. I can definitely shoot them now. And we're done here. Last cannonball. Oh, they just despawn. Okay. What do we get? 5,000 experience for him. Master Cannoneer Boots and Redemption Staff. Appearance has been added to your collection. Okay. Looks pretty whatever. Plate only? Yeah, we haven't had really any drops that are good for me in this dungeon. Little spinning crane kick here. Oh, that's only 2 enemies. We don't want a crane kick on 2. We want a crane kick on 3 or more. Sailor Pluto says you solo ran Molten Core and you got the Gar binding. Oh my. Congratulations. Now you're cursed though. You understand that, right? You're cursed to have to run it every week to try to get the Geddon binding. So best of luck with that, I will say. I'm running out of buttons to press. I'm gonna use my cooldown. Fortifying Brew. Probably ended up being unnecessary, but I was a little worried with my health going down. Got a Righteous Orb, too. I wonder if those are worth anything. Did you get, Sailor Pluto, did you get any of the battle pets when you did Molten Core? There's some battle pets. One from Sulfuron, one from Magmadar, and I can't remember the other one. No luck on the battle pets, dang. Oh well. Golem Egg Pet is already worthless, under 1k. Got it. Let's pull these guys. Formula Major Intellect. Okay. I think I'm gonna pull those guys and these guys. I'm gonna focus this one because it's the caster. Is there an undead side to Stratholme? Like, can we still just go do Baron Rivendare after this? Because, like, my quests don't really mention that part. All my quests are for this side. Is it like a separate instance if you go in the back entrance now? Or what? What's the deal with this? Does anyone in chat know? Are you using a transmogged heirloom staff? Yes, I turned it into Zardoom Great Staff of the Devourer. Oh shit, should I line of sight that? Okay, maybe I should have, but turns out we're okay. Split instance, okay. Line of sight, GG idiot. Nice spell. You think you're gonna get this one off? Okay. Now I'm the idiot. I got too greedy with line of sighting that. Human racial out of whatever that was. I think I should just eat this and not worry about trying to dodge it, because it just doesn't do enough damage for me to care. Got him. Righteous Orb, Tome of Knowledge. Oh, he's already in... Whoa, 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 whoa. He's not playing around. He's not pretending to be Grand Crusader Dathrohan anymore. Ooh, loot picture. Thank you. Good tip, good tip, good tip. Alright, here we go. Mind Blast. What do we get experience-wise for that previous guy? 5k. Pretty good. No Breath of Fire on him, because he's not susceptible to the burning damage. Ooh, Fear. I don't like that. So we're just stacking Blackout Kicks for our primary chi spender. I don't actually think I have any other chi spenders other than that. Beard again. Wow, you can stack up a large amount of stagger, huh? Or shuffle, I mean. What's the, is there a limit to how much of that you can, go? 21, I just got it up to 21. I've never seen it higher than that, I don't think. Or at least not that I remember. 24. We're ramping. 27. Beard again. Maybe I need to stop trying to max out my shuffle and actually heal myself. Alright, GG! Shroud of the Nathrezim, Gift of the Magi. Inventory is full. Dang it. Okay, delete food items are cheap. Night crawlers are cheap. There and there. Oh, shit. Everyone showed up right here. Okay. Well done, heroes. Of love and family. 6k XP. Dathrohan's mace, Balnazzar's hide. Yeah, we're not doing any of those. Defeating a Dreadlord in the mortal plane only sends it back to the twisting nether. He will be back one day. For now, we have regained control over this half of Stratholme and should rejoice for that. The former bastion of the Silver Hand is back in the hands of its rightful owners. Countless treasures to the Order reside here, and we now have a fortified location, blah 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 blah. That's where you come in. The war for Stratholme is not yet over. Leave this area and travel east to the East Wall Gate. It is the service entrance to the city and the last remaining opening into Lord Aurius Rivendare's scourge-infested domain. I'll meet you in Elansis Chapel. It is the holy place where Uther the Lightbringer was ordained into the Silver Hand. It's the only building the Scourge cannot touch, and will be our forward base of operations in that half. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do what he said.
Talk to me. Off with you. Here there. Be good.
Can you queue for Theramore's Fall now or not, guys? I think on like a max level character, yes, you can. Can you do this if you have no heirlooms? Just go and start keg smashing and breath of firing mobs? I don't know. Certainly the heirlooms are providing me a lot of character power. They're very, very strong items. Mostly because like I never have to replace them. They just level up with me. But only about half my gear is heirlooms. You know, this is all just random stuff I've collected. So I imagine you could do most of this without heirlooms. But some of the like more difficult or challenging ones I've come across, you might struggle if your character power is lower due to not having heirlooms. Rectangle says you got the Twin Amps pet. Oh, hell yeah. Sell that shit as soon as you possibly can, would be my recommendation. And if you want the pet, buy it back later. Are those guys even attacking me? Should we just die and run back? Is that better? That would have been better, but we're committed now. We're most of the way out. Can you run out of Stratholme living entrance? Yes, you can. They removed that weird gate that prevented you from exiting. Oh, the rats are back. Spinning crane kick. Cranes are a natural predator to rats, obviously. As you can see here. I go crane mode, the rats get owned. Ooh, can I open this post box? Yo, I didn't open that post box before. We're getting owned. Oh, it's the boss. Postmaster Malown. Oh, shit. I didn't realize it was the boss. Alright, some of these guys are dying off. We should have an easier time now. Well, good thing we walked out. We would have missed this boss if I went out a different way. Stunned. I have just an entire row of debuffs on me. Let's hit this healing sphere in front of me. Dodging. Nice, we got him. The Postmaster's Tunic. It's part of a set. Okay, well, whatever. Inventory is full, obviously. Alright, we got 2,675 XP for him. Not too bad. Post Malone the rapper chose his name because he loved Postmaster Malown since he was a kid who played WoW. I believe that. I just believe that at face value. Alright, Traveler Tundra Mammoth.
Welcome. Browse at your leisure.
Shroud of the Nathrazim, Demon Slayer, Holy Water. Oh, what is this quest? Burn the corpse of an overstuffed golem?
The lessons of the past.
Oh, that's for out here. Let me just abandon these. I'm not going to do them.
You wish to buy? Trade?
Okay, we don't need 43 superior healing potions. Vendor some of those. Righteous orbs, I'm going to assume those are valuable. Wait, the two-handed intellect enchant? Yeah, we'll just vendor it. Who cares? Puffined gloves. Do I need this? Nope. Get rid of this. Cat's Eye Ultra Goggles. Red Mage Weave Pants. Just vendor those. I have no idea. What if those are worth 1,000 gold now in Cataclysm? Crusader enchant material. Righteous orb. Yeah, I assume they're worth something. Giggle Slash. Hello. Change hat request. I got you. Alright, to the east wall gate. Get a repair from Mr. Nemo. Who's this? Arthas Darkrune. Over here to this mushroom. Dude, this has to be an incorrect location for Lord Darkscythe. Ain't no way. The add-on places him directly inside of the mushroom. Is he, like, on top of the mushroom and you're supposed to find him by, like, flying up there on a flying mount? I don't know. Maybe he's patrolling? Yeah, could be. Hello? I didn't see an instance portal, but we're in here now. Okay.
Talk to me.
Find a vial of Stratholme holy water. Wait, I've already got that.
Very good. You got my attention. Off with you.
Okay. Honestly, this side, like, if it doesn't creep up in levels pretty quick, it might be too low level for me to be, like, super good. But we're here, and we're just gonna do it because we're here, and we'll get a bunch of quests done. So we'll do one run, and then move on. How you soloed Razor Gore? Yeah, I mean, I just walked up, and then I mind-controlled him, and then I killed all the eggs. And I had to re-mind control him one time. I feel like there wasn't really much of a trick to it. Lots of quests here, so hopefully good quest XP. Yeah, so between the first and second mind controls, I took control of my character for just a couple seconds and, like, spammed a couple AoE abilities to kill off most of the ads. Good. In we go. Gauntlet Gate. What do we got? Banshee Essences, Blackguard, Swordsmith, Boss, 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 Boss. 2 potential rare spawns, Hearthsinger and Stonespine. Ramstein the Gorger slain, Aurius, Rivendare slain. Looks like it's pretty much just a normal run. Pretty similar to how I remember it. And I'm gonna vote this. Oh, look at this. The mobs are higher level. Excellent, excellent. We'll get much better experience. It was just the guys at the start that kind of sucked. Alright, let me eat my food buff real quick. Feels like we're going to need it. That was much closer than I thought it was going to be. Oh, Stonespine Rare is up. Let's go. Look at him. Amongst the solo kings of Mop? I don't know. I mean, it seems pretty strong. I don't know if it's going to surpass the ridiculous strength of Blood Death Knight, though. Blood Death Knight's just kind of ridiculous. Pull that guy. Alright, next time a gargoyle comes by, my chi wave is available. I could use it to pull it. Ooh, we got the Banshee also. Alright, let me back up a bit. They all pull in nicely. There, little spinning crane kick. Peg smash. Guard. Do the chi wave. Monk Taunt is great for solo range pull single mobs. Monk Taunt. I don't think I even put that on my bar. Is it just a super long range taunt? Like, I figured I was going to be soloing, so that taunt was not going to be important. But yeah, for pulling mobs could definitely be good. 40-yard range to pull. Okay. What's it called? Let's find it. Wait, let me just get that guy right now. We'll find it soon. Provoke. Right there. Okay. This is gonna be it. This is gonna be level 50. We should probably pilgrim. Oh no, my pilgrimage is still in some fucking random ass place. Okay, so we can't pilgrimage effectively right now. There we go, level 50. There's Stonespine. Let's get him next. Life Cocoon, Leather Specialization. Leather Specialization. So we get 5% stamina, I think. Haunted. Nice. That's a good tip on the taunt ability being useful here. I like that. Thank you. You can't... Yeah, I can't click the buff off. I wish I could. It would be so much more useful if I could. I don't know if that's a bug or not, or like intentional or what. My Zen pilgrimage is currently in the middle of 1,000 needles. So, not super useful. Supposed to fade whenever you leave the area. Yeah, that would be great if it worked like that. So I think the way I'll reset my pilgrimage location is we'll wait until we do Zul'Farrak. And then I can pilgrimage return. Then I can Hearthstone to Gadgetzan. Then I can pilgrimage to Kunlai Summit, do my quest, pilgrimage return to Gadgetzan, go into Zul'Farrak. And that should have it, reset the location. My Hearthstone's in Gadgetzan right now, so that's what we can do that. Utilize that. Come on. There we go. Touch of Death. Verdant foot pads. Not very good. Okay. Away we go. To the Plague of Ghouls. My health is going down way too much. Fortifying Brew. Healing Bubble. I think by the time this dungeon's over, we may have out-leveled Zul'Farrak, honestly. Like, I know the mobs at the start of Zul'Farrak are like 47. They're already green mobs to us. If we get up to 51, 52, it might just be a rip. You know? Do something else instead. I'm gonna kill this guy solo. Instead of trying to pull him into other mobs. I thought about it for a second. But then I remembered some of these mobs are actually hurting me. What level can you start soloing instances like this as Brewmaster? I started at level 15 in the Dead Mines. If you're Horde, you can go into Ragefire Chasm a little bit earlier. I'm not sure what the minimum level is, but I know it's earlier than 15. Good. Roll in. Blackout kick, expel harm. Do a little bit of this. Little breath of fire. Boom. Is there any pre-patch preparation you've been doing or recommend others do? Yeah, I mean, I've just been stacking gold. Earlier today, we were farming old instances like Blackwing Lair, Temple of AQ, and Wrath of the Lich King Nax Ramus. We're just farming those to try to get battle pets. And that was good. I mean, we got a couple of them worth... I mean, the Viscidus pet is currently going for 9,000 gold. We got another one worth about 1k. But the prices of these are probably going down fast as more people, like, start farming them. So I wanted to get in there, get some of them, sell them. But yeah, I mean, it's like it's your basic stuff, which if you don't know what the basic stuff is, it's like, level your professions. Familiarize yourself with, like, your character and how it plays, like, if it's a class you haven't played before. Gear up. Not super important to gear up a lot, but, you know, going in with some decent gear to begin with is nice. Presumably, you will just replace pretty much all the gear that you get pretty easily, because there's a really big power spike with the next expansion launch, as there always is. I'm not saying it's anything special. Crane kick, not actually very good there. Still not very good, but I pressed it because I was thinking about it. Oh my god, he keeps he keeps walking away. This is a problem. Alright, this needs to go over here for right now. Immobilized again. Pick the healing bubble. I have no more ways to break the immobilize. I don't like this. Guard coming back in 2 seconds. Bro, this guy's super annoying. What if I can bring him up here? Can I get him with his, like, back to the wall? And then maybe he won't, run away? There. Backs to the wall. Now I can corner him, maybe? He's even more stuck in the wall. He's still able to get away from my melee range. There. Okay. I think I got it now. I think now he won't be able to, or he won't run away when he webs me. Because he's stuck. His AI would only make him run backwards. Okay. Yeah, we got it. We got it now. No, no, no. I moved for the healing sphere, and then the boss moved. Undead Scarab. Carapace, Spine, Crossbow. 20 agility, 20 stamina. Okay. Heal. Heal. Guard. We go in here. Fight these acolytes. Redank says you want gear to be ahead of the curve while leveling. Yeah, but I mean, a lot of people are asking like, what's important to do? Like, the gear you get now is going to be replaced. It's not really, I wouldn't call it very important to be like getting every raid lockout in to get your bis and get your full enchants and epic gems on everything and all that. It's like, yeah, you can get some gear and it can help you, but I wouldn't call it a big priority to get your characters super geared up, because like almost everything you can get now can get replaced in the first 1 or 2 levels. Go. This Crypt Scarab's doing the same thing as the boss did. See if I can move back here. I was afraid he was gonna chain aggro into some other mobs and have that be a problem. Yeah, the immobilize he puts on also silences me. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, I got rid of my crane kick button because I was accidentally pressing it too many times before. Okay, there we go. This seems like it's a fortifying brew situation. Into a healing potion, refresh of the guard, fire thing, this thing. I think we're good now. But it was a little spicy for a moment there. There we go. What is this? Blacksmithing plans. Probably summons a dude. Blackguard swordsmith. Yep, that's fine. We can fight you. Maybe he gets a lot of experience. Maybe this guy gives me a lot of experience. $2K. Blackguard Swordsmith. Seems pretty average. Well, this is potentially going to be tough. Go. Ended up being okay. But I definitely had to press all my buttons. There we go. Alright, I think we can pull the boss. Baroness Anastari. Let's see what happens here. Getting silenced, disabling some of my abilities. Overall, seems fine. Doesn't appear to be mind controlling me. I can do the Breath of Fire damage over time effect on her. Bro, I don't know what's wrong with my brain. I need to not press spinning crane kick when I'm against a solo enemy. I mean, I see the green button light up and then I want to press it. That's basically what's happening. Spin to win. Spinning is fun. I mean, it does look cool. But then it's just 2 seconds of, like, reminding me, being like, oh, yeah, that was, not the one I was supposed to press. Immersive spinning crane kick weak aura. Let me guess what that does. Does it spin my camera 360 degrees around constantly while my spinning crane kick ability is active? Because that sounds hilarious. There we go, 6K. Wind Shrieker Pauldrons, Banshee Finger. Boom. I'm gonna click this Wago link. Let me see what it is. Immersive spinning crane kick. Spins the camera along with the character animation. Parentheses, please never use this. Copy import string. Import. Alright, you guys ready for, you guys ready for this? This is 5 mobs right here. We have to spinning crane kick them. Wait. The spinning crane kick is over and the camera is still... Okay. Alright, it goes for a little longer than the duration of the ability. Grandma TV Season says, please don't use this. Simon says, don't tell me what to do. Yeah, look at it says, please never use this. Alright, we're gonna go weak or delete. That was fun. But not something I'm just not looking for a long-term relationship with another Weakor right now, okay? Back to spinning crane kick, not causing problems. Prominium pet just sold for 15,000 gold. Oh, nice. You want the link to the who linked it? It's in chat. Squirrel Nest linked it. I'll put it in chat again. Here, there you go. Get these guys too. Oh, gargoyles in this might be too much now. Backing it up a little bit. Healing potion. Oh, the gargoyles did not add, I think. Well, good, because I was almost dead. Got my mind on my money. Achievement. Loot 100 gold. Bro. 100 gold is nothing. Okay, what do we do here? Three mobs? And not the gargoyle? Nope, with the gargoyle, with the gargoyle. We're doing it with gargoyle. Elusive brew drink. Here we go. Oh, healing bubble. Okay. Good. Here we go, supply crate. Okay. This is gonna be a big one. Never mind, it didn't pull the other things. I thought for sure it was gonna pull those other guys. Targeting the highest health enemy. Good. Okay. Just go for this guy and, shit. This guy. Okay, looking good, looking good. I'd say the progress through these dungeons felt kind of slow. Like, we're not just steamrolling these mobs like we were before in the earlier levels. But the experience we're getting still seems pretty good. Like, we're moving fast. Alright, so what if we double pull? Surely nothing can go wrong. Like I said, nothing can even go wrong. It's impossible. Easy game. Easiest game of my life, actually. Maleki the Pallid. Cannot interrupt his Frostbolt. Ooh, Ice Tomb. Yep, we're stunned. Ice Tomb again. Little awkward. How he keeps Ice Tombing me. Can't interrupt that spell either. Shield activated. Chi Wave. Kick. Jab. It would be great if I could interrupt Drain Life, because Drain Life presumably is healing him. And that's the worst. When, I'm trying to reduce the boss's health points to 0, so if he's gonna keep gaining health points, that's working against what I'm trying to do here. Come on. There we go. 6,000 experience. Foot wraps. Twilight Void Bracers. Okay, neither of those are good. Alright, little ziggurat action. Little ziggurat action. Okay. Peg Smash, Breath of Fire, Spinning Crane Kick. Probably should have put up Tiger Palm prior to most of that. There we go. That's the last of the ziggurats. The Ashari crystals have been destroyed. The slaughterhouse is vulnerable. Well, that's good for us, because we're here to mess stuff up. I like how fighting Scarum in AQ has caused my Enhanced Shaman to not regain mana anymore. Yeah, Scarum is extremely buggy. You have to, like, log out, log in, and or spec swap. Oh, wait, shoot. Hang on. Shoot, hang on. We're dead. Awkward. I was trying to pull 2 packs at once. That was not a good place to do 2 packs at once, it seems. Too many caster mobs, perhaps? I don't know. I mean, we did other 2-pack pulls with cooldowns, and it went pretty okay. So I thought we could try again. Okay, we could hit a quest turn-in here. 1 or 2 quest turn-ins? Okay.
What can I do for you?
Banshee Essence. Alright, what about this? Master Craftsman. Weapons for War. But we don't have the other quests done yet. Okay. Legacy of the Emperor. Oh, we're level 50, so we can use the next level of Monk Ice Cream. And get a 25 agility food buff. Nice. This one can be destroyed. So while we're eating, let's sort the inventory a little bit. We can put all the good stuff that we're trying to keep over here. Leave all the bad stuff in the other side. A bunch of... Wow, we got so much Mage Weave. Wonder how much this is selling for. Silk Cloth has done really well. Over a gold each on the Silk Cloth I've sold. I imagine Mage Weave would be more expensive, but who knows. Down in the dumps compared to Silk? Oh, dang. Okay, well, unlucky for me then. Is there pasta food? No. It's only ice cream for monks. It's why all the Pandaren monks are so fat, because their diet consists of 50% ice cream. Let's not fuck with these ghouls again. Okay. Silenced, obviously. Can't press my abilities. Touch of Death. Pull those guys. Alright, Spinning Crane Kick into Keg Toss, into this, into Spinning Crane Kick. Kick again. Down to 2 enemies. We don't need to kick anymore. Good. Good, good, good. Let's get this one. Now just avoiding pulling that 4-pack of ghouls. Alright. Simon, remember when I couldn't transmog my heirlooms? Yeah, it turns out I'm a dumbass and was talking to the stat vendor. Ooh, yeah, the stat vendor is very different. That's the Arcane Reforger, not the Transmogrifier. Now, some people say the stat Reforger is more important, and, like, that's the NPC that's, you know, you should be talking to anyways, but they're all wrong. Obviously, the most important one is the Transmogrifier. Good Mog is a 15% DPS increase. Yeah, it's true. I mean, like, if you're looking good, you're playing good, and if you're playing good, you're doing big DPS. Okay? It's that simple. Level 51 already. I feel like we've out-leveled... I feel like we're out-leveling, Zul'Farrak. I don't think we're going to Zul'Farrak anymore. There was way more experience in Stratholme than I thought there was. Just go to Outlands? Okay, not at level 51. We're not going to Outlands at level 51. But we're getting close to going to Outlands. Ungoro? What am I doing in Ungoro? There's no dungeons there. We're just dungeon soloing. No. I think it's Blackrock Depths. Is the next place to be. $6K. Peacemaker and Key to the City Polearm. I can actually use that. Look at that. Okay. Roll out. Should we get these guys? We should get them. The ghouls have never caused any problem for me before. Okay, pretty good. I'm going to take a real quick bathroom break, and then we'll finish up Stratholme here, okay? I'll be right back. Okay. Alright, the last section. What do we have quest-wise? Ramstein the Gorger and Lord Aurelius Rivendare. Venom, Belcher. Alright, let's see how these guys go. We'll do one first, and we'll try to double pull and see if it's a mistake. I don't know. We don't have too much good AoE. Maybe, you know, I think it's only really good to intentionally pull more if we get up to like 4 or 5 mobs at once, and we can handle it. Because then we can do real effective AoE with Crane Kick and Breath of Fire. If it's going from 1 to 2 mobs, I think maybe that's not worth it. Touch of Death, 2,000 experience. Next guy, let's go. Oh, well, we've unintentionally double pulled. Uh-oh, we are taking big damn. Elusive Brew up. Yeah, so double pull, not the way. We don't want that in the future. Guard up. Back down to 1 mob. Should be pretty safe now. Good. Stratholme supply crate. Still just Stratholme holy water. Want you. Let's go. Now, if we're gonna go one at a time, we can at least, like, chain pull and have little downtime between them. There's a lot of these guys we gotta kill. So, a lot of work to do here. An Ungoro dungeon would have been cool with dinosaurs. Yeah, for sure. I think a Ungoro-themed dungeon could be really fun. Maybe that's a Classic Plus type of thing. For their, whatever their next classic project is. Like Draktheron, keep... No, that was a bunch of trolls and weird undead, and then there were like some some dinosaurs in there. But I feel like it wasn't really a dinosaur-themed dungeon. Ungoro Park? That would be funny. The goblins can try to run a, yeah, the lore can be that, like, the goblins are trying to run an amusement, petting zoo for dinosaurs, and then, it all went wrong. Complete ripoff of, yeah, just a complete obvious ripoff of Jurassic Park storyline. What would the head goblin's name be? I don't know. They might have to link it up to World of Warcraft. They might have to just like import one of the existing goblin lore characters to make it make some amount of sense. Doesn't need to make, you know what? That's true. It doesn't need to make sense. That was a ridiculous thing for me to say, that you know, the lore of the goblin dinosaur Ungoro Park intentionally ripping off Jurassic World or Jurassic Park storyline imported into World of Warcraft, that any of that needed to make sense. Alright, 2 left. Almost through all these stupid abominations. You know, we get about 2,000 experience each, you know, that's not bad. Maybe we should go Zul'Farrak just to see, like, how aggressively we can AoE pull the mobs in there, because we'll be over-leveled for it. To be worth it for quest XP? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the, like, worth it questions. Like, XP per hour is not really something I'm super duper considering. But if we are gonna hit Zul'Farrak, we gotta be hitting Zul'Farrak before we go to Blackrock Depths. Because, like, if we go to Blackrock Depths first, then we're even more over-leveled. It's like, definitely gotta hit Zul'Farrak first. Got him. Ramstein the Gorger coming through. Font, get in here. Elusive Brew. Light him on fire. Yo, I'm stunned. No, 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 no. Don't let me die. Stunned again. Big damn on me. Healing bubble. Focus to more blackout kicks, less fire breath to try to keep myself alive here. Focus on the defensives and less on the offensive. There we go. 6K. 6.5K. Soul Stealer Mantle. Alright, what next? Blackguard? No more Blackguard. I think we just go straight into Rivendare. Hello? Oh, wait, it's the zombies. Pull back, pull back. Okay. Now is it Blackguard's time? Yep, it is. Alright, these guys could be spicy. It looks like they, in fact, are spicy. I'm gonna try to avoid using a fortifying brew here if I can help it. Good, good. Knocking him down. Knocked him down. Now it's gotta be Rivendare time. Lord Aurius Rivendare. Okay, whatever. Can you drop Lord Aurius Rivendare's Death Charger? Waiting for all these guys to come in. Egg Smash, Breath of Fire, and they're all dead. You can drop a Death Charger. Okay, okay, that's what I like to hear. I like to hear when, yep, mounts can drop. Shadow bolting me. So we seem to be doing totally fine, unless he whips out some other ability or something. Like, we're handling the skeleton waves. We're handling, you know, we're doing good here. Classic situation like in all the other dungeons. The last boss is not even that hard. And other stuff in it's other stuff in the dungeon that will kill me. He's done. He's done. Ready, set, death charger. Never mind. All right, let's get some quest XP. I'm assuming some mobs are about to run in here to talk to me. Commander, Crusade Commander Eligor Dawnbringer. You've done it, heroes. Stratholme is ours. Come, we wait just outside the slaughterhouse. Alright. 7,600 experience for that one. And then we had one other, killing Ramstein. Ooh, and we have a portal. Okay.
You need something?
Man against abomination. I respect the power you demonstrated in killing Ramstein. With proper rage backing your actions, I think even the Scourge can know fear. Oh, shit. Okay, classic mage leaving the group before people actually use their portal, and their portal is then useless. Are you with us or against us? Cool. Cool. We ended at 51. That was a full Stratholme going from 48 to 51. That took actually a lot longer than I thought it would. But we blasted through it. It was fun. We died a couple of times. And GG, I would say.